All right, y'all, let's make a plaid fall, since it's the fall time, corset. It is one of those corsets that have the points. I bought my fabric off of my pattern off of Etsy, the pattern, the moonlight corset. I'll actually link it down below so you can see it. But I have this fabric that I bought from Joann. It was on sale, I think, for like $2.99 a yard. They had plaid on sale. And then I've had this in my stash forever. So this is going to be my lining. I also have some Regeline boning. I have it in black as well. I just can't find the black, but it's not going to be seen. So I'm just going to use white. And then I also have my straight pins, and then I have, of course, my scissors. I'll be using my new heavy-duty Singer sewing machine that I made a video about not too long ago. I am loving it so far. I used to be an advocate for the Brother sewing machines, but Singer is definitely growing on me. Okay, so we are going to start cutting everything out. So we're going to look at each pattern piece. So this is our center front. We need to cut one pair. I'm going to cut, so this is our center front here. So seam allowance is already included in this. So where those dotted lines are, that is your seam allowance. So that's also good to note that you do not have to add seam allowance to this corset. But I think this goes from a size extra small to a 5X. Is for the center front, you're going to cut one pair with lining, and then of course one pair with main fabric. You can use interfacing if you need to. Because both of these are non-stretch, I'm not going to use interfacing for this, and because it's for me, I'm not going to use interfacing. If I was going to make this for somebody else, then I would. I have a middle front. You're going to cut a pair. You're going to have side front. You're going to cut a pair out of main and lining, and then of course you have your back piece. You're going to cut a pair and then here and get to cut in our pieces. And I'll probably speed this section up because you should know how to cut pattern pieces. Okay, all right, I'll be back. Okay, y'all, change of plan. So y'all know how I said I was about to do a lining and everything? This is going to be for me. I don't even feel like lining it. I just want to do something quick and easy. So I went into my stash and I found some bias tape, and what I'm about to do is I'm about to see if I can just make this without a lining, because I don't really care what the inside looks like, because I'm not selling this to anybody. I'm just wearing this myself. I'm about to do okay, stay with me. Okay, so this is the mind of a fashion designer. When you're a fashion designer, you can do what you want to do. All right, so what I'm going to do is, okay, stay with me. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and sew down the middle here, right? I'm gonna have that as a, I could do it the opposite direction too. So I'm gonna sew that down. I'm gonna take my bias tape. Y'all with me? Okay, stay with me. I'm gonna open up this bias tape. So I do believe I can do this. Now I may have to press this open. And I'm gonna actually lay this on top. I may have to press it open because that Regeline is a little thicker. than I would, and I might do like a double. And the thing is, do I need to go ahead and fold this over? You see what I'm saying? Like if I go ahead and fold it over, or do I need to add my bias tape? Go ahead and add my bias tape. But the thing is, I don't know if I have enough bias tape to include that around here. And around the bottom. Honestly, truly, I don't want to line this. Okay. I don't want to line this. I really, really, really don't. Alright. I'm gonna pin and sew everything together, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna brainstorm again. Okay? Give me a second. Alright, y'all. Don't mind how I'm looking. But this is, I haven't had any, there's no boning or anything in it. I've just sewn my pieces together, right? So, yeah, I think I really need to line it. So this is what it's looking like so far. So of course, I'm gonna have to do my, what's it called? My grommets. So I can tie it up in the back, because I'm just holding it with my hand right now. But I'm gonna have to do my grommets, right? But if I do bias tape here, right, and possibly just fold this over, and then if I even this out and fold this over, I think I can do all right without a lining. Don't you think? And then I can lay. I can even, I could even still do my, like I don't even need to fool around with my bias tape on the front. I could still go ahead and sew. Sew this down and then sew it flat, but do it this way, like sew it here and then sew it flat to where it's kind of like, you see what I'm saying, like the fabric is covering that. I could do that, or I can go ahead and serge these, and then like I was originally thinking is adding the bias tape on front. I feel like this kind of breaks up all of the pattern. Like it kind of gives me a little dimension by adding these. But I don't know. What y'all think? What y'all think I'm gonna do? So I really do not want to add a lining. Even though it was not hard to sew this together at all. I just don't want to. It's just me being lazy. I don't want to. And then of course I'm gonna put on like I'm gonna have to wear a shaper because I have really bad love handles whenever I do style this. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna think and then I'll come back and show you what I decided to do. All right, y'all, so I decided on the lining. I decided to do the lining. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put this boning in here and then I'm gonna add everything, put everything together. So yep, I'm doing it. Okay, let me get to it and I will come back when I get done. Alright, so I have decided to do the lining. So I went to my ironing board and I flattened it out. Okay, so now we are going to sew everything together. Why do I feel like this is not right? What did I do wrong? Let's see. Something is not right. I just can't quite put my finger on it. Already wasted 2 hours. I think I wanted this too bad. I wanted this way too bad. And so I mean, it looks right though. Every time I try to make something for myself, this happens. I can always count on myself to mess something up for myself. The fudge. Oh. I might end up doing that bias tape like I said, because I'm over it already. Let's see. I'm gonna sew this bias tape down and we'll see. Alright, so I said forget the lining. I just left it raw. So I decided to do the bias tape. I ran out of black bias tape, but I had burgundy, and I was like, okay, it kind of looks good with the orange that's in there. So I put that on the sides, and then I just hemmed the bottom. And then once I get my loops in there, loop-de-loops, I think it'll definitely look like something. So I like the points. You gotta think about a corset, you can make it really tight. But I think I'm liking it. I think I'm really, really liking it. So here's what it looks like on my mannequin. Yeah, she's cute. I am gonna have to do a lint roller because the way the satin was shedding is kind of getting on this, but I like it. That's even cute. Like, I like the way it's looking. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna add my loops on the back so that way I can actually tie it up. And she'll be cute. I'm actually not mad. I was getting a little frustrated because of the lining, but now that I've done this, I think this was the better outcome. I didn't want to do lining from the beginning, so yeah. Next video will be me styling it, finishing it, and styling it. So yep, I'm excited. Bye.